There he goes, right at the legs.
And he has to be careful here for this elevator because this could be a possible fall for either of these guys.
There we go the other way. Shawver now has him down and gets the takedown. Move come in. Shawver had enough. He's got the leg, and there he goes. Takedown, and that might be the dagger.
That was the dagger in the heart. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. They gave Wien the opportunity to shoot. He just didn't do it.
Knowing that right away, definitely going right at it.
Yeah, and Andy's a guy who was in the lineup at the beginning of the season but gave up bonus points in too many matches.
A takedown would win it.
One more scramble here. Look at Bazakas try to square up there. Can he get his shin whizzer up? Lillardall shoves the leg. He's going to get to the far thigh and score.
Lightning strikes for Penn State.
But look at the job that Lillardall does in this position here. He eventually is able to go ahead and shelf in here. He gets all the way over back behind it. He's got his shoulder in the hamstring.
All predicated on Conley's shot being too far out from space. Didn't close the distance. Didn't get through the hands. And Barbosa was quick to spin around. And you saw Conley take that right hand.
Riding time up to 47 seconds for Barbosa before Conley could get the escape point, but now right back at the leg. 19 seconds to work with. Can he get another takedown? He does.
Can't get any of those scramble situations, and now another low-level attempt. He's going to have to put two hands to the leg, and now he's going to have to shelf it on that opposite hip, which is the left hip. Or he's going to go cradle, is what the coaching staff from Michigan State said. And that's exactly what Conley did.
So gives up the takedown. Now 13-1. Barbosa over Conley. Goes for the leg, gets down. Conley now in a dangerous spot. Barbosa trying to work his way around. Has the foot, and there it is. Takedown, 3 more points for Andrew Barbosa. 15-point advantage and a technical fall.
I don't even think he saw the fall because he was staring at the crowd, getting the crowd, telling them to come on their feet. Shot attempt by Cotton. Beautiful double.
Cotton gets on top and gets the first points. Remy Cotton.
Yeah, just ran out of real estate, and this is where Andy Hinton should not be. Is this over-under situation with Mason Gibson?
Gibson goes down. Great move by Hampton. 2 points now for the reversal for Gibson. Takedown counts though for Hampton. It's 42 against Iowa on Sunday. Close there for a Michigan State bench explosion. Hampton almost in the right position. Gibson now fighting back. Hampton on top. There it is. Takedown for Michigan State with 20 seconds to go in the third.
He needs to stay low on the body. He hasn't been hit for stalling, and this is where you go. He just used that underhook and the momentum of Gibson. It was that left.
Chesterland, Ohio wrestled at St. Edward where he won a state title, and Messenbrink, Jim, what a shocker, right off the whistle, in on a leg.
Yeah, shot out of a cannon right there. Anticipates the roll through. He'll collect the points real easily. Messenbrink working that right ankle pretty hard right there and breaks him down.
Messenbrink looking to score again. And the 3-point takedown is awarded for Messenbrink. The Nittany Lion in the final seconds of the second period adds to his lead, now up 8-0. Living on the legs once again. Gallagher able to kick that left leg away. There's a roll from the Buckeye, anticipated by Messenbrink and Mitchell. They plan on having him back for the Big Ten championships. But these last couple of weeks, welcome to the Big Ten for P.J. Duke. There's a whizzer from Chase.
And the underhook, right? Look at him follow that up.
Second takedown, 40 seconds in. Tyler Kasak is redshirting for the Nittany Lions, the All-American. And one thing, Jim, we talk about it often. Look at that speed there from Duke, looking to drive through, and he scores again. The U20 world champion adds to his lead, but this is a young team, Jim.
Yeah, you know, and here we are, we're basically a month away from the national tournament, and they might get better in this next month. Oh,
good counter from Duke. Shelves a single leg. 3 more. The most dominant athletic program in all of college wrestling, of all of college athletics. Carson Hartzler not in the lineup tonight at 174, as they want to make sure they are healthy for the Big Tens. There is Van Ness. That was lickety split quick.
This was a beaut here. Look at it go to the right there, fake right there. Watch him come to the elbow and to the wrist right there. And look at that angle he has. He's practically all the way behind it, right? You talk about misdirection.
He almost overshot.
Right there, drop double right there. Just a counter shot. Again, that's what I'm talking about.
There by Van Ness.
How quick he gets to it. That's the mat return that he decided to go ahead. Davino tried to use there. You know, the only thing that you're usually going to give up is a reversal, okay? So if you just drop in on a leg, maybe you get to it. See another takedown there. Maybe not the right time to go visit on this, but it's a lot of detail here that, you know, sometimes when you put the legs in late in matches, you're prone to that reversal.
As the Nittany Lion looking for the takedown on the edge. And he scores again in the final couple of seconds.
Maybe a little aggressive right there, which he dropped his level, and Fielding did a pretty good job of powering back into him there, but this is the, oh gosh, look at that. He just like put him in a chair right there.
And now he's going to work up, flirting with some near fall points.
Yeah. So what he does.
Couple fakes there, straight on shot. And there it is. The 8th 10th ball of the season.
Hit the elbow, hit the 2-on-1. Now there's that shot. Good clean shot. Look at this finish. Let's go ahead, switch off to a double, and just drives him over. That was done with the lower body, Shane. Look at this. Look, watch the lower body right here, right? In this position here, he's able to go ahead and switch off to a double, but you're right, he's kind of stuck right here in this position. What's he do? Explodes into him here. He doesn't even have the double set up.
During this 1 versus 2 showdown, who you with? What are you eating? What's the setup? Oh, nice counter there from Mendez. Mendez puts Davis on his back.
No, at least he got the 3 count there. Probably one of the rarest of all techniques that you see. And what he's been able to do, Shane, is be able to go ahead and try to get to the, you know, he's gone to inside bicep tie, heavy on the collar, dropping right into a shot there.
Plants him into the Resolite for 3 more. Talk about a takedown with authority, Jim.
Yeah, just one more time, just driving up with his lower body here and coming up with that lift, putting his head in the ribs. And just, you know, he'll go out there, you know, we saw him in that match with just one more time.
Jesse Mendez is going to get his 9th tech fall of the season.
Feel that gas tank to have some fuel left in the 3rd. Jones now in great position right now, gets on top, there's the takedown.
Another takedown.
Michigan State piling them up as of late.
And 2 tonight, 3-0 as a team. Here's Feldman on a single leg counterattack, switching off to a double leg. Feldman tries to roll it through, but Mirasola gets the W. Penn State tonight winning its 85th consecutive dual meet as Barr in on a double leg.
Giot trying to roll him off to the side here, but again, just a good seal of his chest on those upper thigh right there.
Barr a 4-0 lead over a half-minute of riding time. And there is a stall call from that pressure on Giog as Barr going to tack on 3 on the edge.
So this crotch lift position here, holding on. Yep, there is that shoulder falls to the outside of the knee.
And then was a 6th seed and made the national final. Here's Fishback. Good opportunity here for the Buckeye in a single leg.
Yep, he's got that hips up there, trying to go ahead scoop. He scores and covers the hips. Now he's going to go ahead and try to square up there. It looks like Welsh has an opportunity to score, and he does. I would think he's going to let him up.
Still plenty of time with just over a minute remaining. but can't get through the head-hands defense. Now into a front headlock, trying to spin around, changes direction and gets the takedown on the edge.
Of course, being a good athlete, good guy in the practice room, and good teammate.
Levi Haynes on a single leg, works up, now going to corral that right ankle, and Haynes leads it 3-0. First one was to Vinny Zerbin at the Bearcat Open back in November of 2022, backing on a single leg.
Yeah, see how he keeps his chest basically sealed against that thigh right there, and then once he's able to go ahead and switch off to that double. Now Haynes working the other side of the body there. Nice job of working the head here. Now he comes back into that crackdown situation here. Again, chest sealed to that thigh. All right, makes the good switch over to the double leg right there.
As we start here, fifth match of this duel between Michigan State and Rutgers. 3 points awarded on the takedown. Looking for something else. Marinas, you can see the wide base, trying not to turn, but White has the other foot. There's the 3 for the takedown.
But keep in mind, riding time is now at 55 seconds as well, so that takedown in essence is going to be worth 4 instead of 3 because you're going to tack on the additional 1 for the riding time. Second and third period, when you start to feel that fatigue, for some of those tendencies to come on.
Pinto not worried about that at all. Goes for the takedown and gets it. Now here comes the count. Let's take a look at this one.
Beautiful.
Big points that help the Rutgers Scarlet Knights upset the Golden Gophers and trying to add some more points for his team here.
Oh,
working O'Neal to the edge.
Yeah.
There's the takedown.
Pinto just stealing points at the end of the period. How big is that? Not only in the first period, but he just did it in the second period too.
Take a look at this one.
Yeah, underhook on that far side and then goes.
Moves you'll see. 7-2 now. Pinto going for the legs, gets the takedown. There's the count.
Smart to move up. He knew he already had 1 from that first takedown where he stayed below the waist.
Worth noting as well for Walsh, just a redshirt sophomore. So many talented young wrestlers as he'll take the first points of this one with the takedown. 25 seconds to go. Rutgers has been known so far in this duel to get last-second points on the takedown. Trying one here, gets the leg and gets the takedown with 15 to go in the first.
Side note, it should be illegal to wrestle with ankle socks. A beautiful high crotch. Unbelievable.
Boucher with the takedown, and
wow.
All of a sudden, we got a match. How aggressive does he get? Goes down, Walsh gets on top, trying to bring him down, and does. Takedown for Walsh, and that's a big 3 points. Is this key matchup at 197?
Markel Baker and Luis Bazan. The Cats no victories other than that of Ty Wilson. Perez gets taken down here, and Ian Smith able to do a lot, might get some points beyond it.
He's trying to run a half, and then Perez, like I said, you can never count him out, but did he overcommit a little bit too much? Be interesting to see what they end up scoring all of this. Smith kind of likes where he's at in the front headlock position, but good attack there from Perez, taking advantage. Gets the 3-point takedown. That was a really good sequence there from Perez.
Perez has both legs in his leg shot, and he scores, and he gets the win. J.D. Perez in sudden victory gets the Cats their second win of the night.
Kind of got a grip around that waist, but Smith doing a good job of collecting that far ankle. Just needs to push through now.
Ostelman trying to avoid big trouble here. Got that leg tied up. Able to get right to the edge. So now a mere takedown won't be enough. Smith wants a takedown and gets it. So effectively a 7-point lead for him. And if he acts fast, he might get a major decision, although a point added back for Bosselman. Wilson's first major move is a takedown attempt, and he gets the 3, goes up early. Johnson ready to secure the riding time point and send this one to extras unless Wilson gets the takedown right here.
He's gonna drive through, gets the takedown.
An unbelievable shot at the end of the third is enough to get Ty Wilson the win, the first of the day for the Cats. The Cats, the redshirt first year, has not wrestled this year and would be making his dual debut.
Good attack there from Arch. Needs to lift up. He's got to elevate that leg as Hibbler tries to roll through, doesn't work. Arch gets the takedown.
Takedown attempts. Hibbler able to sprawl successfully that time. Solid job of avoiding it, but he's not going to end up doing so this time.
Yeah, and I liked Hibbler's reattack right there, just not able to do anything with it. Could be 3.
August Hibbler is making it more of a match. Both coaches calling out to their wrestlers. Arch goes back to the mat. Hibbler's within 3.
That was a really good takedown right there. It was actually Arch who had the attack, but Hibbler doing a really good job right there. Now they're getting into it. That's good ankle pick right there for Baker. Can he finish? He does.
Baker had the ankle and gets past the defense of Bazan. 3 takes down Luis Bazan. You can see highlight right there.
Still doing a good job of fighting on the edge of the mat, though. He's got to know the space he has.
Baker, another quick takedown, and that will just about do it. Still got time to get this potentially into major decision territory. A quick point for Bazan.
Tries that blast double right there. Good defense from Christensen, but this is going to be an interesting spot here.
Here's where that strength starts to come in. Dawson trying to turn Christensen around. Christensen's going to have to, and it's trying to use that quickness to his advantage. We've seen the strengths of both wrestlers, as well as the weaknesses, play a role. Now, Dawson might have a takedown here.
He does, and that was just a good re-attack. Now he's gotten him flattened out, and this is going to be tough for Christensen to fight. Yeah, he did, and Christensen's got to go for broke now, as Dawson does another good job getting to a leg. Now he's got a cradle close to locked up, doesn't finish it. He'll try to go for the technical fall.
Really expending a lot, even in neutral.
Yeah, they're really staying upper body right now. Good move there from Alex Smith. A little bit of misdirection. Kind of switched to an outside Fireman's carry right there.
Does put some of the impetus on him to make an aggressive move despite having the lead. Not yet in the position where he can get a riding time point. Stall warning on Heim, who turns around though and has Smith in a tough spot. 3-point takedown. Smith though tries to seize control.
He's got to bring him back here and does a good job.
And there's the takedown to retake the lead.
Yeah, that'll be a reversal right there, so that he didn't get the escape, so only 2 points ties this one back up.
Kraker already went for 1. Now it's Curtis's turn. He wraps up a leg successfully, but not enough to score yet.
Got that whizzer right there, and a little bit of separation right there as Curtis kind of let DeCraker get away, and he knew he was quick enough to get behind him and gets the takedown.
On Curtis. Just a warning on the first one. DeCraker has control, has a takedown.
A good takedown right there. And Curtis, maybe not.
Couple of sprawls from DeCraker. Curtis aggressive, seizes the leg late. He could pull this off. DeCraker goes to his feet, goes down, tries to escape, and a late takedown gets Charles Curtis the upset win.
And you see him happy about that. Good patience there.
Now it's McNeil trying to get behind. Sean Bormet wants the takedown, and now he'll get it on the edge of the mat.
And he comes around. Nice job of down blocking, and 3 more.
McNeil gets the takedown to silence the crowd. Lachlan McNeil does what he has to. The 2 takedowns, the difference. Cale Peterson quickly is Raxon in with a takedown. Peterson's the 3-time Iowa State champion. Short time.
You'd like to get the cradle. He's got it locked up. Yep, and he's got the 3, and he's going to have the major at the end of the period. Just really well calculated, strategic win for Dylan Ragusin.
In on the legs, he's got 20 seconds.
He's got an opportunity because he likes this position. Now he cuts across. He comes across and he gets does it.
Takes the takedown.
Manoni with the head up, trying to come forward. If he can slip that ankle and come out on top.
Nothing awarded yet.
There's the three.
Takedown. Bo Mantonona. He's a Hawkeye through and through. He's one of the guys who will get honored for Senior Day today. And on the legs is Caliendo.
He has such a will to score. That's the thing about him. He just says, I'm going to score. That's who I am. And it will be to take the place of Dylan Gilcher, who had a season-ending injury.
Another takedown. Yeah, looking up and down the bout, we kind of said, okay, 165 was going to be one where Iowa's going to look for bonus points. Here tonight, they win the first 3, but Caliendo is looking to stop that right in his tracks here at 165.
Yeah, Caliendo's just what the doctor ordered. Another, it's starting to be a clinic out here for takedowns. You got to start with the next match.
13 wins for Mikey Caliendo, and 9 of those being bonus points. Tom Brands has got to love the offensive style that Iowa's got with Michael Caliendo.
You're exactly right. And Caliendo is pulling on that head, pulling on the head, and as soon as the Justin Gates comes up, you know, this is just the way Mikey Caliendo wrestles. But out there, he knows he needs to do this for the team. Needs to get him up. Needs to say, let's go. And Messenbrink is, but I'll tell you what, Mikey Caliendo is up to the task of trying to figure it out.
In on the legs, and it's yet another takedown.
As being part of the program as the 4 starters.
An attack fall coming from Michael Caliendo. So it was 3 straight for Michigan. His final time in Carver comes away with bonus points.
Really nice job. Now he's got to complete this. You want that clean finish there. He wants to hook that leg. He got the 3. Great start for Jordan Williams. That's what the coaches are looking for.
Quickly up and out is Catrabone.
Whoever keeps his head up is going to be in the better position. Catrabone still feels like this is where I want him.
Looking for neutral danger, getting counted. So Williams will let go, and Catrabone with a takedown to take the lead. In on the leg here.
And
can he get it? On the edge of the mat, he does! To his back, the War will save it, but a major decision. Whoa.
I counted twice. We're going to look at it.
They are going to go over to the monitor and get a look of this to see exactly.
Nice single by Ludington. Now he wants to finish this off right here. Covers the hips, trips down, gets the 3 points.
Ludington the first to strike. And match points as it sits right now has an advantage for Iowa. I'm sorry, for Michigan. 53-46.
Really's going to have to score in the first period to get it rolling.
That was tied up. Then we would go to near fall. So Drake Ayala not only needs to win for Iowa to win this duel, he's got to win big, and he's doing that right now.
You know, you're thinking that Ayala would love to get a tech fall ended early and just
again
absorb the joy of the fans.
Being put on by Drake Ayala. He's got 3 tech falls in those 7 victories this year.
And he's going to finish it off.
On Senior Day, Ayala delivers.
Peterson has just not been able to lower his level and dart in. Now, there it is. He's in on the single and needs to clean this, finish it, and he does. Gets the 3, wins.
Dean Peterson in overtime takes the victory for Iowa.